After installing the plugin, open up InDesign 2019, then open the document you'd like to tag. To open the Markup plugin within InDesign, go to Window, Extensions, and choose Template Markup. Here's the plugin. Before we get started with the plugin, a few house cleaning tips. First, turn facing pages off by going to File, Document Setup, and remove the check mark next to facing pages. Next, let's remove all unused colors from the swatches panel. Open your color swatch panel. In the menu at the top right, click the Select All Unused option, then press the Delete icon. Next, go ahead and make sure that there are no design objects going outside the bleed area, like this. We'll go ahead and bring this back into the bleed line. The first thing you'll want to do before starting the tagging process is load in the default markup styles. You do this by clicking the Markup Style tab, then this first icon, which is Load Markup Styles. In later updates, you may not have to do this and the default markup styles will already be there, but for the time being, we'll need to manually pull these in. Load your default markup styles.xml file, seen here. There they are. The next thing you'll want to do is set the document markup style by clicking the menu icon at the top right within the plugin, click Document Markup, choose Demo Layout, then press the Save button. Okay, next we'll run what's called fix-ups. This will format all of the various elements within your document accordingly before the tagging process. Click the little wrench tab here. These are your fix-ups. You'll basically want to run these one at a time by highlighting the option, then pressing the lightning bolt icon to apply the fix-up. I'll start by choosing the first option and then clicking the Run button. As you can see here at the bottom, the fix-up has been applied. I'll now do the second one, which is invalid fonts. What this basically does is check your documents for fonts that are not installed on our web server. When you run this fix-up, it will automatically replace uninstalled fonts with a font that is compatible with our system. So for now, I'm going to choose Lotto Regular and press the OK button. I'll now continue running the remaining fix-ups. One important note, this bottom fix-up is labeled Remove All Markup Information. You will not want to run this one ever, unless you're wanting to remove all markup information from a template. Okay, the mundane stuff is done. Now we can get to the fun part. The final three steps are editing preferences, applying variables, and then packaging the document for upload. Let's jump back over to the Markup Styles tab here. Basically what we want to do here is determine which elements should be editable and which shouldn't be once they're uploaded to the system. All elements within the document must have a markup style applied to it, whether it's going to be editable or not. So I'll start with the logos. I already have a style here called logos. So I'll highlight the logos on this page. I'm selecting both at the same time. If you're unsure how to multi-select, just click the first one, hold the Shift key down, and select the next one. I'll now single click the logo markup style. Done. Next I'll do the images. I'll click the first one, hold the Shift key, and select the others. I now have 3 property images and the agent picture selected. Now I'm going to single click the image markup style. Next I'll do the text. Again, I'll multi-select all of the text frames on this page, then click the Text Editable markup style. Okay, so the only remaining elements on the page are basically design elements, like this dark box in the background at the top, this divider line, and the bar at the bottom. These don't need to be editable in any way. So I'll go ahead and select these all at once and then single click the graphic locked markup style. Now that I've applied markup styles to all of the elements on the page, I'll jump over to my validation tab to see if I have any errors. It looks like I have a few issues here. The first one says I need to set the alt ID, but I'll do that last. The second one says that rectangle 326 does not have a markup style applied. Well, let's double click that to see what it's referring to. Oh, there's a white box behind the logo that I forgot to apply style to. So I'll jump back over to my markup styles tab with the box selected and single click graphic locked. Let's go back to the validation tab. Yep, the validation error is gone now. On busier documents, it's pretty easy to overlook things like this, so just use the validation errors to troubleshoot your way through. While we're here, let's go ahead and address this one too. It's asking us to set the alt ID. This is simple. Click the menu icon in the plugin panel. Choose Set Template Alt ID. You'll see this little dialog appear. Now I'll go into the naming conventions in a different video, but rule of thumb is to make the alt ID something like this. First three letters of the company this template is for. I'll use a mark-I for this example. The type of template it is, I'll call this a flyer. And last but not least, the version number. So if you're uploading different flyers, you'll want to give them a different number. For now, I'll just use 001. Okay, as you can see, there are no more validation errors and I'm ready to proceed. Now we can apply variables. This is pretty easy too. Click the X icon here, which is the variables tab. Yep, there are a ton of options here, but the main variables you'll use are right up at the top. Let's start with the logos. Unfortunately, I can't apply variables to multiple objects at once like I can markup styles, so I'll need to do these individually. I'll select the first logo, expand the broker category here, then double click Broker Logo 1. I'll do the same thing with the bottom logo. Select, double click Broker Logo 1. Done. The logos are tagged. Next I'll do the property images. I'll select the main image at the top, expand the property main category, then double click Property Image 1. Done. I'll click this one and do Property Image 2. Now this one, Property Image 3. Okay, property images are tagged. Let's go ahead and do the agent's picture. Select, I'll go into Agent Main, double click Agent Pick 1. You'll notice as I apply these variables, the variables become italicized. So at any point, if you need to double check where you applied these variables, just click the variable and it'll highlight the object within the document. Let's go ahead and apply variables to the text now. I'm going to highlight the property address text, jump back over to Property Main, and double click Unparsed Address. Done. I'll highlight the agent's full name, go back up here to Agent Main, double click Agent's full name. Now the title. Now the cell phone number, email, and list agent URL. Okay, I've applied all the needed variables and I'm ready to package this document for upload. Let's jump back over to the validation tab once more to check for any possible errors. Looks like I'm good to go. So I'll click the little package icon here. At this point, you'll see InDesign kind of take over your computer to do its thing. It'll also possibly open Adobe Illustrator and do a few other things. This process can generally take anywhere from 20 seconds to even 2 minutes depending on the complexity of the document. Once this finishes, you'll see a zipped file appear in the project folder like this, which will end with .indd.package.zip. That's your packaged file. This is the file you want to upload to the Amarkai website. Okay, that's it. Please stay tuned for other tips and tricks, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to our support team.